have a good time watching.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this time, we want to give our opinion about this house would allow individual to sell their citizenship. Before it, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Azizah from D3 Chemistry Technology, name 2101016, and my friend's name is Duwi Nanda from D3 Chemistry Technology, name 2101010.
I will explain about the topic of this debate, namely this house would allow individuals to sell their citizenship. Difference of opinion regarding the meaning of citizenship from several world philosophies conclude that citizenship or what is known as citizenship. Namely, membership of a particular nation is a number of people who are bound to each other due to the unity of the language of social culture, life, and national awareness. The development of globalization is marked by the strong influence of international community institutions, developed countries that participate in regulating the political, economic, social culture, defense, and global security arena. This condition will create various conflicts of interest, both between developed countries and developing countries. Apart from that, the existence of global issues that include democracy, human rights, and the environment also affect national conditions, one of which results in the transfer of citizenship. Change of citizenship is the same as migration. Migration is defined as the movement of people from one place to another that exceeds political or state boundaries or administrative boundaries, parties of a country. Migration beyond national borders is referred to as international migration, which means the movement of citizenship from the country of origin to the country of destination. One form of migration is a change of residence with the aim of settling and not returning to its original place. The argument regarding the presentation earlier, changing citizenship from an Indonesian citizen to a foreign citizen is not a new thing. There are various reasons why Indonesian citizens apply for a change of citizenship, starting from reason for smooth work, joining a partner that is not placed, an opportunity for Indonesian citizens to work and get a decent life. There are also those who feel that they are underappreciated and given an award for the work and performance they have done properly in Indonesia. This condition makes the talent son and daughter of this country look for other places to take part. One way is to move to another country. As a result, there are not a few Indonesian citizens whose career have risen to become known to the world after changing nationalities. This is also reinforced by the opinion of Musni Umar, a sociologist at the State Islamic University Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. He said there were a number of factors that made Indonesian citizens eventually migrate and change citizenship. First, he said other countries have more stable economic than Indonesia. Thus, educated and talented Indonesian citizens have a guarantee for a more decent life. Another reason, from a level perspective, he acknowledged developed countries have a higher rule of law than Indonesia. This makes the level of discrimination in the eyes of the law minimal. Not only the law in the political sector, Indonesian citizens think that developed countries provide more room for position.
However, when a person has the desire to change nationality, means that the person doesn't have nationalism, right? While nationalism is an understanding that creates and defends. This creates and defends the sovereignty of a country by realizing a concept of common identity for a group of people who share the same goals and ideals in realizing national interests. And nationalism also wants to defend the country, both internally and externally. With that, the youth can do what is best for their people, maintain the integrity of the unity of the nation, and improve the dignity of the nation before the world. John F. Kennedy once said, "Don't ask what the country gives you, but ask what you give for your country."
I disagree with your opinion because the case of national is something that is always questioned by people who move countries. When they decide to move countries, many people think that they are not nationalism. The accusation is that they are not loyal to the country because they do not continue to breathe in the continue of their birth. I have to admit the number of people who are reluctant to continue living in Indonesia is a matter of nationalism. According to Nanda and a social observer, the state should be a tool for the people who live in to prosper. But ultranationalism teaches that it's a human who should contribute to the country. This is as if the condition for the establishment of a state is an administrative institution first, then citizen and territorial. In fact, administrative completeness should be raised to meet the needs of citizens living within two definite territorial boundaries.
The state should first complete an administration to meet citizens. But if the citizen know what the situation of Indonesia is, if the citizen feels disrespected but want his country to continue to grow, why not citizens who contribute with the country? Okay, we as citizens should be able to give the country what we need. For example, the state doesn't support us having to move on our own by starting from the smallest thing. First, if the problem is in the economy, we can help by opening business and providing job opening. And then second, the problem is in citizen education. We can help by providing education to citizens who don't have enough money for school and so on. Citizens can also help the country in national development so that citizens can have a strong sense of nationalism so as not to transfer citizenship. According to TAP MPR number 2 of 1998, the national culture based on Pancasila is the embodiment of the creation, work, and karsa of the Indonesian nation and is the overall power of Indonesia human the overall power of Indonesian human effort to develop the dignity of the nation and is directed to provide insight and meaning in national development in all the life of the nation. This national development is a cultured development.
I disagree with your opinion. The 1945 Constitution is the basis of the Constitution of the Indonesian state. In the 1945 Constitution, it has been explained the Article 31 paragraph 1 and 2 that citizens have the right to education and every citizen is obligated to attend basic education and the government is obligated to pay for it. Underlying the obligate to pay for it, however, the practice is not accordance with the educational ideals of this nation. In fact, there are still many children of the nation who will not get 10 years of compulsory education, let alone 9 years. There are still basic education dropouts. One of the educational problems that can hinder the improvement of the basic capabilities of the population is the high cost of education, and it is also reinforced according to Iman Prasetyo, and sociologist at the University of Indonesia, who said the social welfare factor are also consideration for an Indonesian citizen to change citizenship. According to him, social welfare in other countries is ever unequal compared to Indonesia. For example, a university lecturer in Brunei Darussalam can earn 10 times the salary compared to Indonesia. Not to mention, he continued, there are also cases where the knowledge learned by Indonesian citizens abroad does not have the space and place in Indonesia, so they look for work in other continents.
Okay, according to our opinion, we make a conclusion that the win of our debate is contra opinion. But other conclusion we have that we as citizens have the freedom to keep maintaining our citizenship or relinquishing that citizenship depending on ourselves, because this has been first in UU number 12 of 2006. Thank you.